Hey guys, this is Jenna with Resort TV1, and today is really special, guys. We have something super duper amazing that we get to show you today, and a huge thank you to Disney for inviting us out to this event. So I'm going to take you guys back to see this. So I had to get up really early this morning, but it was totally worth it because we got to do something, like I said, incredibly amazing. I still can't even believe I got to do this. So I had to be on Disney property at 6:30 a.m. this morning because we got invited to check out the debut of Baby Corra on the Savanna here at Animal Kingdom. So we got to see her go out onto the Savanna for the very first time, and it was so amazing, so super duper cute. So I'm going to take you guys back to show you. So it's Baby Corra and her mom Nadirah. So Nadirah is really cool too because she was born here at Animal Kingdom as well. So her and now her baby have been born here at Animal Kingdom. So again, I'm going to take you back. We got to go to like an area where they do the caring for giants. So they have a nice little viewing area there. We got to see them come out from their backstage area because mom and baby have been bonding. So Baby Corra was born December 13th. So she's been born for a little while now. I think she was around 200 pounds, 200, a little over when she was born. And now she's a little over 300 pounds. So she's been growing. And yeah, super cute. She got to bond with her mom for a little while. And then today it was the debut. So if you go on the safari now, you'll get to go see Baby Corra if she's out and about. But I took so many videos that I'm going to add in there, so you guys are going to get baby cuteness overload. I couldn't stop watching her. I'm like, oh, she's being cute again. Oh, cute again. So you're going to see a ton of Baby Corra. We also got to talk to some awesome Disney cast members about everything that went into getting Baby Corra here. Because you know, elephants have a gestation period for, I think it's 22 months. It's a really long time that they're pregnant, so they watch them very carefully and closely to make sure baby and mom are doing well, and also just the process of getting her to have the baby, getting her pregnant. So they had a lot of work to do, but they did it, and the baby's here, and they got to all watch her make her debut on the Savanna, which was awesome, and we got to be there too. So I'm just like so honored to be invited and to be a part of that. Like, I can't believe it. It was amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys back there now, and you'll get to see Baby Corra and her mom come out onto the safari. And then a little bit later, they let so this was cute. So she wasn't wanting to come out. Well, Baby Corra was. I guess she's pretty adventurous, but her mom was a little apprehensive. So they ended up sending one of her aunts out too to give a little backup for mom, which was really fun. And then once they had a little bit of time on the Savanna, then they had the matriarch, which her name is Donna. They had the matriarch, Nadirah's mom, come out, and then another aunt. And it was just so cute when they were all together. I think I caught it on camera. Hopefully you guys will get to see it. But you could hear them making noises, and you could just tell it was almost like a, we're all together again. We're on the Savanna. I mean, it was adorable. So hope you guys enjoy these clips, and then you'll get to see some interviews again from some amazing Disney cast members as well. And then after that, I'm going to show you around Animal Kingdom. We're going to go get some lunch and maybe even go on the safari again, see if we can see Corra one more time. So this is where Corra is going to be coming out, right here at this fence. That's not Corra, but you can see an elephant already. So I think Corra's coming out from here, but we're gonna find out here in a minute. Just waiting on Corra. The safari trucks.
So we're going to be adding Grandma and her other aunt to the mix next. So the next two elephants you see will, the big one's Grandma, the Grandma Donna. The medium one is Stella. I used to say her, the small one, but now we've got the small one. The really small one.
And Stella is, how's she related to?
Stella is Corra's aunt. So she is Nadirah's sister. And Donna's daughter. It'll take them a little bit of time to walk over here, but that's the two new elephants you'll be seeing in a moment.
All right, we're heading out. Everybody say bye to Corra. Bye, Corra. All right, guys, so we have Sam here, and can you tell us a little bit about what you do here at Animal Kingdom and also your role with Corra?
Yeah, so my name is Sam. I'm an animal endocrinologist here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And as animal endocrinologists, we are responsible for monitoring the physiology of our animals, mainly by looking at their hormone levels. With elephant Nadirah, we were looking at her reproductive hormone levels from the day that she conceived all the way to the day that she gave birth over a 639-day gestation period. And we also have many, many years of reproductive hormone data on Nadirah from before her pregnancy and also the other females in our herd here too at Disney's Animal Kingdom. But during the pregnancy, we look for very specific changes and milestones that our animals have to complete for them to make sure that they're having a safe pregnancy, that the baby is safe, that the mother is safe, and then towards the end of a pregnancy, we look for other specific changes, mainly a drop in those reproductive hormone levels, which then indicate to us that the baby is due and that the baby is coming.
Oh, I love that. And so I heard you say that you knew exactly when Corra was going to be born. So that's pretty cool. And she was born on December 13th?
December 13th, Taylor Swift's birthday.
I love that.
So that everyone was really excited about too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, so we were able to predict that by looking at a specific type of reproductive hormone called progesterone, which we'll just see at really high levels throughout an elephant's pregnancy, throughout other mammal pregnancies as well, which just helps maintain that pregnancy. And so towards the end of it, we'll see a drop in progesterone levels down to what we call a baseline level, which is just a predetermined value that we know ahead of time. And so once they hit that level, we can predict out that the baby is going to be here within 24 to 48 hours. So we were able to get Corra's birth down to the exact day that she came in.
That is really cool. That's neat. And are there any other animals that you've worked with at Animal Kingdom?
Yeah, so we work with a lot of different animals
Yeah, I bet.
here. And so we monitor cycles of a lot of our animals and see when our animals go into puberty. So we do monitoring with our giraffes, with our zebras, with the white-cheeked gibbons, which are actually just over the hill over there. And we do a lot of monitoring for our tigers as well. And we'll even, with the male elephants, we will monitor their testosterone levels.
Oh, very nice. All right. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It was great seeing Corra.
Yes, I can't wait to go see her at some point back on the safari.
She's
now.
so cute.
Yeah, she is adorable. She's a little bundle of joy.
She is, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Dr. Scott Terrell, Dr. Scott, and I am the Director of Animal and Science Operations for the Disney's Animal Science and Environment team. In my role, I have responsibility for all of our animals, essentially around the world, but most of those animals are right here in Orlando and right here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And so we had a very special morning this morning where we introduced Corra, our new baby elephant, to the Kilimanjaro Safari attraction, one of the top attractions at Walt Disney World. And her birth represents so much goodness for us in the sense that it allows us to continue to tell the story of the Kilimanjaro Safari ride and elephants to our millions of guests. But it also represents very much our commitment to elephants in the wild. And through the Disney Conservation Fund, where we've given more than $125 million to conservation organizations, we work with an organization called Save the Elephants. And what's really interesting for our Disney fans is that elephants actually aren't afraid of mice. They're afraid of bees. And this group, Save the Elephants, in partnership with members of my team, discovered this fact that African bees and elephants don't get along. And imagine if you're a small farmer in Africa and you have a family to feed and you have a small garden, and one night a herd of elephants comes through your garden and essentially eats all of the fruits and vegetables for your kids, right? You may be forced to take drastic action. You may be forced to shoot or poison those elephants. So what we've discovered in partnership with Save the Elephants is you can build a fence of beehives around your garden. Very easy to do, very inexpensive. The elephants come in, they bump into the fence, they make the bees mad, and the bees chase the elephants off. And scientists right here at Disney's Animal Kingdom also discovered that the elephants will talk to each other and tell each other, and we can actually play bee sounds or elephant sounds to do the same thing. And so it's a really wonderful way to protect elephants, to protect people, and then ultimately that homeowner, that farmer can harvest the honey for his family or to sell at the local market. So it's a win-win-win for elephants, for people, for the economy, which is really what conservation's all about, and what better company to bring people together than Disney.
Sure. So I am working on a rhino study. It's called the American Institute of Rhinoceros Science. We are validating many different biomarkers for these rhinos across the country. So we're looking at inflammatory markers, metabolic markers, and body condition biomarkers. So today I'm working on a body condition biomarker called adiponectin, and it correlates to body fat mass. So we can learn a little bit more about rhinos across the country, including our own.
And we actually, in this room right now, between just Emily and Sam and myself, have probably the highest concentration of experts on running hormones in elephants and pregnancies. There's only a few labs like this in the entire country, and in fact the continent, that are actually in zoos in real time, able to run this information, and it can be really timely. We can probably have Sam, if you want, go point out what happens on the graph and walk you through that part. But as we're doing this daily work and daily samples and get the answers, we know whether or not she still has a couple of days to wait before she's going to deliver or start parturition, start labor. If we have a little bit of time, or nope, we're in the window and we're ready to go. Be on the watch and be on the lookout.
This is our on-show treatment room. Pretty much anything that'll fit through the double doors, we take care of in here. So no elephants, no baby corras in here, no giraffe, no hippos, no rhinos, but pretty much everything else that you may have seen at Animal Kingdom Lodge, the Seas with Nemo and Friends, and also the Tri-Circle D Ranch. We've had horses in this hospital. Most of the work we will do in front of our guests. So typically an animal will come in here, our husbandry partners, so they're the folks, the keepers doing the day-to-day care. They'll have a chat with the guests about a little bit about natural history, maybe a little bit about that individual animal, where you'll see them out in the park maybe later. And then a veterinarian like myself, or Dr. Dan, who's out with guests at the moment, he shifted to that side of the glass, knowing that we would be in here. We communicate what the plan is, and then we start work, and we always give a wrap up, or if it's a very long procedure, like the mandrill that we did this morning, we give periodic updates. There's always a host or hostess on the other side of the glass. And they will regurgitate that information depending on how long the guests are here. So sometimes we have guests that will spend the whole morning watching everything that we do. We have there's a couple of young girls that come here most days. And then when they finish here, their mum homeschools them out at the picnic tables next to affection section. We have an elderly couple that come probably 3 times a week, and so they've become part of our family now. And then other guests that come, and some stay for 15 seconds, some stay for 3 hours, so that they get to see the whole experience. We love the fact that our guests can see in here and we can share the quality of work that we do. We have amazing veterinarians like Dr. Dan, amazing veterinary technicians and keepers and pathologists and medical record staff. And then as you can see, we're very well resourced from an equipment perspective. So we have our small animal CT unit here, digital radiography in the back. Behind Ashley is our ultrasound, endoscopy here, dentistry, so we're very self-sufficient in this room. Our small animal CT unit will do about 350 pounds of animal. We have a second one that does up to 2,000 pounds of animal. I was going to say elephant. Corra might fit in there, but our other elephants won't fit in there. For those species, we have local places in there, where they live at night, that we can do the work that we do there. A lot of those species participate in their own care. So if we think about Corra's mum, Nadirah, we tracked her pregnancy in 2 ways. One was hormonally, so for a long time that was through poop. But as we get to near the birth window, you would have heard in the endocrinology lab that we switch to blood. And then they do an amazing job in there that they can predict the window within 48 hours, at which stage we then go into like 24/7 watch. On the night of Corra's birth, I was at home watching the security cameras that we have in there. She was in there with Luna, who was also pregnant. And I watched them lay down on the little sand hill they have in there, and I was like, okay, it's not going to be tonight. And about 4 minutes later, Nadirah popped up, and I'm like looking, and it's like, okay, I think she's going into labor. I made a quick call to Liz, who you might have met today. So I think she's going into labor, and Liz is like, yep, she is. And I was like, okay, I'm coming in. And I got about halfway here, and she gave birth. So, like, if you think about it, 639 days of pregnancy and less than 15 minutes of labor, that seems like a good trade-off there. And so, yeah, I was about halfway here and came in. I got to review the birth footage, which was just amazing. I think this is Nadirah's first calf. Luna is in her first pregnancy. And the look on their faces and their body language when Nadirah gave birth was just, it was amazing. They were both like, oh my gosh, what has just happened? And when elephants are like that, they trumpet, so the trunk comes out and their ears are flapping and they back up and they're just looking at Corra on the ground. And it was just a remarkable thing to see. I really wish that I'd been here, but it was just awesome from my perspective that it all went really well. I think that within that, I should give, so I lead animal health, amazing team. I lead animal nutrition, amazing team. And I think one of the reasons that Nadirah was able to give birth so easily is that during her pregnancy, we also monitor weight. And Dr. Betsy, one of my veterinarians, noticed that her weight was increasing faster than she would have expected. And so that's when we called the nutrition team in, and we just made some dietary changes, because if Nadirah is gaining weight too quickly, that means the calf is growing too fast. It also means that Nadirah is putting more weight on, and more weight can have an influence on the birth canal and the mom. Obviously, if the calf is bigger, then that's more of an issue. And so we corrected the diet. We got that weight to plateau to the right gain. And I think that that was really essential in Nadirah having no difficulties in giving birth.
All right, guys, so I also want to tell you where we're going to be live tonight for Friday Night Live. Well, when I'm recording this, it's Thursday, but when you're watching this, it'll be Friday. So Friday Night Live is tonight, and we're going to be here. We're going to be in Animal Kingdom. Well, not just Animal Kingdom. We're going to be doing a night in the kingdoms. So we'll start here at Animal Kingdom at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to start an hour earlier because Animal Kingdom closes early. So we'll start at 5 p.m. Eastern time right here at Animal Kingdom. And then we're going to be hopping over to Magic Kingdom. So it's going to be a fun night in the kingdoms. And maybe we'll even get on the safari and we can see Baby Corra. So hopefully. But it's going to be an awesome Friday Night Live. So make sure you join us tonight, guys. And I hope you enjoyed the video of Baby Corra. The show over here as we walk over to the safari.
Nile crocodiles. Now the Nile crocodiles, they can get you as long as 6 gonna be grazing on that platform. And the actually, they're pretty large. Actually, one's going to be right beside us, and the other one is going to be grazing on that platform. If you look at the spots on these giraffes, they're not really straight at all. They're pretty rough along the edges. So that's how this toe. If you notice how one of these giraffes is sitting down, now what that behavior tells us is that particular giraffe is feeling very, very safe. Oh, there she is. That indeed is a baby elephant there off to the left-hand side. Now, I know she may look small, but she's actually between 200 to 300 pounds. She was actually born about, she was born 218 pounds. Oh, that is such a nice view. And today's actually a very, very special day because it's her first day on view for guests.
Well, that was fun. We got to see Baby Corra again. Oh my goodness, that was so cool. And she was right out there so everybody could see her on the safari. So hopefully when you guys come too, you'll be able to check her out. That was awesome. All right, guys. Well, that is it for our day here at Animal Kingdom and getting to see Baby Corra's debut on the Savanna. I hope you guys enjoy coming along and checking all of that out with us. I am just so thankful that Disney invited us out for this event because, oh my goodness, if you guys know me, you know I love animals. So this was such an awesome experience. So thanks again to Disney for this opportunity. I will cherish this for a long time. So I hope you guys enjoy coming with us and checking out all the video clips and all of the fun that we got to have today. So, and remember, join us tonight, Friday night live, 5 p.m. Eastern time, right here at Animal Kingdom, and we'll try to go see Baby Corra live. So I cannot wait for tonight, guys. And it's gonna be kingdom hopping. So we're gonna go from here to Magic Kingdom. So it's gonna be a fun Friday night live. So again, thanks again, Disney, for having us out to see Baby Corra. And we'll see you guys tonight. Check out all of our awesome sponsors. Links are down below in the description of the video, and we'll see you guys soon. So for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow as the parrots fly over me. Bye-bye. And check out our sponsors, MickeyBlog.com and MickeyTravels.com for the best in free vacation planning advice. Check out MickeyTravels.com to book your next trip to Disney. Also, if you're thinking about moving to Central Florida to be closer to the magic, the team at Resort TV One Homes, brokered by eXp Realty and in partnership with the Funk Collection, would love to make your dreams come true. Go to resorttv1homes.com and fill out the contact form for more info. And if you would like to treat your family to a stay at a Disney Deluxe Villa for a fraction of the cost, go check out David's Vacation Club Rentals at dvcrequest.com/TV.
Now that you've finished watching this video, be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get all of the latest updates. Also, check out some other great videos on our channel. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.